world works.
Truman.
Look, lady. Flowers. And
Truman, this is silly.
There it is! There it is! There's the dented beetle! Yeah!
I'd already noticed something unusual in my life. These people's behavior seemed to be repeating itself. It was obvious that everything had been carefully planned. What was even stranger was the fake smile on my wife's face. She claimed to support my trip to Fiji. However, I had only mentioned this to my good friend Marlon. This made me suspicious. Then, wife said she was going home first to shower. She got ready to get out of the car. But this time, I had my own plan. I decided to depart for Fiji immediately. I accelerated the car and drove in circles within the park, while loudly announcing my route plan. Then I suddenly turned toward one of the exits. Strange things happened. Previously empty road was suddenly filled with a large number of vehicles, causing severe traffic congestion. I realized that I might be under surveillance, so I turned back and loudly announced another route. After causing chaos, I continued on the original route. Surprisingly, all the vehicles that had caused the traffic jam had disappeared. Next came the sea, which I feared the most. The shadow of drowning as a child kept flashing through my mind. I could only stop where I was, but I already had a plan. I suddenly pressed my wife's hand on the steering wheel, closed my eyes, and stepped hard on the accelerator. My wife screamed in terror and had to take control of the steering wheel herself. That's how we successfully crossed the bridge. Then, a warning about a forest fire came from the intersection ahead. But I had already seen through these deceptive tactics. Without hesitation, I accelerated through the wall of fire. As it turned out, there was no danger at all. However, something even more absurd happened. Due to a sudden nuclear leak, the entire area was sealed off. The appearance of hundreds of police officers made me suspicious until a stranger police officer shouted my name.
Thank you for your help. You're welcome, Truman.
Truman! Truman!
I wanted to break through the blockade, but reality was cruel. I was instantly surrounded by a group of people. They roughly subdued me as if I were some kind of alien creature. This scene was terrifying. It felt as though I was the odd one out in this world. In the end, I was forcibly taken back to my own home. I felt that this world was filled with lies. All my doubts erupted at that moment. I asked my wife why she had married me, because I was certain she had never truly loved me, and her subsequent behavior was eerie.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this Lumo cocoa drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.